Phew. Okay. Posts have been made. And we are ready to go. Not have that behind me. Okay. Restore Infamy. Graveyard day 3. Restore. So we had walked around in the graveyard a little bit. What's the sides here? Found that house. Alright.
The forest.
Alright. 2 deaths. Got it. Good. Got this audio is just right. Good, good.
The squirrel is...
Ooh, you know what?
You decided against attacking the squirrel with your sword.
No, but
Leave the...
I've got a thing I need. Alright. Smooth rock. Have I seen any smooth rocks? I think I determined I have to go over by the river for that. Come to think of it. Map.
You pull out the map and take a look.
Alright. Here's Volksville. Tower Bridge. Tier, which I haven't been to. Alright, let's go
head off
and go towards the river. Talk to you in a while. Let's see what's up.
Hi, Udo.
Wow, Mr. Rome, you sure made quick work of Gordon. That man was always harassing the townsfolk. Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say. Well, I hear that Rayford has thrown some interesting people in jail lately. Also, there are rumors of the Moroi cult taking over the old citadel on the hill behind the swamp.
I see.
It's always something here in the Valley of Krashna, isn't it? Well, I just know they look like nice, decent visitors stood down when I saw them come through, but Rayford says they were dangerous criminals in disguise.
Interesting.
If you haven't visited Helmet Homestead yet, you should go. It's in the northern part of the grassland.
Alright, that's all. Goodbye stuff. Yes, it's got a smooth rock. Surely somewhere on this river is a smooth rock.
The doorway. There is nothing.
Alright. Hello, Chris. Welcome to watching the stream for today. Oh, I can cross that bridge now. Did I know this? I knew this. This is how I got to Alba. Oh.
Let's party.
Let's party, yeah.
Shut on, upstairs.
There we go.
You have a feeling of pride surge within you at your victory. Nice job.
Thank you. Alright, and now, of course, search the body.
Searching the corpse reveals some lies, which you pocket. this statue wasn't quite so lucky. While the elements may have decreed that she should fall, she still has a pair of perfect and intact
Really?
ears. I was going to say ears, you pervert.
Sure you
You
were.
estimate that this impressive statue has stood here for hundreds of years. And boy, are his arms tired.
Shh.
You're already...
Er,
The road start... You're all...
Alright.
Okay, fine. I was gonna say
Aha!
the statue had nice boobs. What are we today? You're all thinking it.
Ooh, pretty.
You're overlooking the incredible port city of Tyr. From here, you can see the fountain that makes up the center, many buildings, and a lighthouse.
Cool. Let's go forward. Ooh, nice music change.
Well, this is a sight to see. The legendary port city of Tyr. The massive walls stretch out in both directions, and you can hear the water rushing through the aqueduct above.
Ooh.
It's definitely more impressive than the dump shaped like a sword your mate Earl once showed you.
Yay. Thanks, Earl.
This woman is fit and healthy. You consider how awesome she looks in her uniform. Women in uniform. Yep. Hello, hello.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Tyr. My name is Valeris. I am the head of Tyr's Arrows, the Royal Guard of Tyr. We serve the King of Lunaria and protect the port from all enemies. Tyr is the greatest city in all of Lunaria, next to the city of Castle in the north.
Of course.
Ships come from all over the world, importing and exporting goods, knowledge, culture, and people. There were several criminals who were trying to import human beings into the
Well, that's
land
not
to be
cool.
sold into slavery. Slavery is illegal and punishable by death here. 3 criminals of the boat Hegrether managed to escape and hide somewhere in the city. We caught 2, but we have reason to believe the 3rd is already dead. Thus we opened the city.
He's probably not dead.
Why do you have reason to believe he's dead?
Because I put 6 of my arrows through his torso.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh, am I dead?
Yeah. Mhm.
There are a great many things to see here in Tyr.
Ooh, hey. Cool.
You may wish to visit the library. There are many tomes to be found there. The docks would probably be more to your liking. You can find work and play down there. You'd fit in at the Salty Dog.
Hey, Sean Mills is here. Sean Mills, one of the other creators of the game and devs over at Infamous Quest. Welcome, Sean. Ah, I see. Oh, these spell casting words are Gaelic for "die, you bastard." Awesome.
The mayor is proud of our lighthouse. You should visit if you have the chance.
Oh, wow. Well, Sean, if you have any tidbits to offer or hints to give me as we're playing here, please do so, and I'll do my best to check in over there and relay them verbally as they come up. I am playing the Sorcerer class. Still got a whole bunch of spell components that I have not yet found. I've only got the one spell, really, so far, so... Alright, let's ask about the library.
It's on the edge of the city. You can't miss it.
Okay.
They are in the south of the city, beyond the fountain. It's an open-air pub fashioned out of an old scuttled ship.
Cool.
It's the shining beacon of our city.
Excuse me. Yeah, they're pushing that lighthouse, or the library pretty hard.
Von Darkles was appointed by the king
Von
to oversee the
Darkles.
day-to-day business of the city. He was just glad he didn't get Vokesville as a commission. He dislikes the forests. Though I recall Rayford wasn't happy that he was made sheriff of Vokesville and the valley either.
Really?
There's a small, quaint forest town to the north. I'm sure you came past it on your way here. As the bridge to the north is washed out, you could have only come from the east. He is a hard-headed man, and often prone to brash hubris. I deal with him when I must, but I am glad he no longer lives in this town. I feel that he felt threatened by my authority.
Nice.
This, all you see from the top of the lighthouse is our valley. It is all I have ever known. I live by the sea in the greatest port in the world, yet I have never left. I love my home. To me, there is no finer kingdom. I so enjoy the northern kingdom and the castle, and I will be glad when the bridge is repaired.
No, you don't plan to go across it? Alright. That's quite a lot.
You have a pleasant day, sir.
You too. You look a little out of place, sir.
This young man, with his red shirt and spiky red hair, screams artist to you. The easel he's drawing out also helps with this assessment. It's an impressive water fountain. It looks like it must have been a previous king or something. You're in the fountain plaza of the city of Tyr. You marvel at the impressiveness of the city's construction and how clean it is. You wonder what unlucky soul has to clean this place every day.
The sorcerer class is the only one that can erroneously travel north long before the end of the game. Huh, interesting. And there's probably some sort of float spell you can get you across the river, I take it.
Councillor Pratter is a fine, upstanding gentleman, you're sure.
Sorry, itching my eye here.
This is Councillor Clement, one of the councils of Tyr who look after this fine city. What of Tyr's?
This looks like falling water, which I need some of that, so...
You fill Prospero's flask with 2 of the mixed water. Whatever you're trying to...
Why?
You pull the stopper out of the flask
Yeah.
and lean into the fountain to get some falling water.
Yay. Well, I guess I had living water too, so I can cross that off the list. Woohoo!
Stay out of the fountain, sir. We don't bathe in it.
I wasn't gonna bathe in it.
I wasn't bathing in it. I was getting some water.
Just move along now, sir.
Alright.
Okay, better find somewhere else to get the water.
Oh, I didn't get the water? Come on. Let's talk about this.
Excuse me.
That I'm trying to create here.
Okay.
My name is Roger, and I'm quite busy. This is a city of amazing beauty and breathtaking contrasts. It inspires me. My art is a living, breathing extension of myself, and it bridges the gap between my subject and me.
Deep, man.
I use only the finest paper and charcoal to put my expression in the physical.
Sure.
It is what I use to create art. Here, have a piece so you might create some too.
Sure, okay. Thanks.
And paper is the glorious canvas that brings my art to life. I will give you some if you should like it.
Sure. I now have paper and charcoal. That's cool. I think the library was this way? That's interesting.
You have arrived at what you believe to be the barracks of the city guard, Tyr's Arrows. This is a house full of dangerous and deadly women. You may have just achieved a life goal.
Good for me. Not where I want to be right now, though, so... maybe it was this way.
The mighty library of Tyr. It used to be an old fortress, but then somebody decided to stuff it with books. Oh well.
Let's head on in, shall we?
Well, You can tell who the real workhorse behind this operation is. You bet the boss here makes this guy do everything, like any self-respecting boss would. He looks like a stuffy old librarian. You wonder how often he changes out the pole stuff with arse. This guy looks like he belongs in a place like this. The shelves are stacked with rows and rows of books.
Hello, how do you get it?
Who told me to find Gary?
Shh. Sorry. Gareth, are you?
We have many books on our own city. You might want to take a glance at A Brief History of the Port and City of Tyr by Rigo Matwick. Great little book.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to develop a new script that's easy to read. I'm calling it Belvetica. This is my most favourite place on Earth. I don't leave. There are dormitories in the back, and I've lived here since I was 15 years old. I know this entire place inside and out.
Wow.
Ah, the Moroi. They're an odd bunch. I've seen some around lately. They make my skin crawl. Check out around page 300 or so in the Religions of Tarson.
Oh, hey. The Moroi are a more primitive and ancient kind of worshippers. Many rumors and stories surround them, but the truth is actually more murky and unclear. What is known is that they worship a god named Targ. Targ is said to have both a metaphysical consciousness and a physical body. The Moroi await his return to the physical realm, hoping to curry his favor and becoming transformed into the Great Becoming. Their spiritual practices include chanting, fasting, and self-flagellation. They believe that through pain, they will achieve the required enlightenment to win Targ's favor. Their most holy chant is Yorshem Makab Targ, which means, in Targ, you have become. The rumors of the cult are less savory. Tales of human and animal sacrifice to Targ are common, as well as stories of lurid and sordid carnal indulgences. Men and women alike are welcome to worship, but women are more scarce than men. Moroi hail from the land of Delai. Delai? Oh, there's an Easter egg in here? Oh, good. I will keep an eye out for this Easter egg in this library. But it's spread to many continents in the Tarsane over the years. Some suggest that the Moroi existed before the Cataclysm, and the Moroi believe that Targ caused the last planetary shift. The physical form of Targ is said to be indescribable, but most icons of him have depictions of a great beast with long appendages. Know a Moroi by his weapon, called a flail called a Bodnar. Okay.
We have great...
Alright.
Goodbye.
You browse these... You pick up famous tattoos. It's fascinating. You read about a tribe of people to the west who mark their life rituals through body tattoos. Apparently, the women are required to get a tattoo above their tailbone if they bed more than 50 men. You put the book back on the shelf.
Fascinating.
You browse the book spines looking for something that grabs your interest. Here's one that catches your eye. Prostitution. Getting bang for your buck.
Boring.
You browse. Here's one that is the king really dead.
Boring.
I have to tell you what it is. It's a developer joke.
You browse the books. Here's one that catches Blackthorn. How to remove the stain.
Boring.
You browse. Here's prostitution.
Boring.
You pick the art of tobacco. You read a bit of this and make a note to ask Armand about Ken Mattyleaf and the famous Sir Davies of Romario blend. Apparently Sir Davies is very rare and expensive. You also read a fun fact. Gnolls absolutely love to smoke. It's their favourite pastime, next to guarding their treasure. You put the... You pick up the... You read a bit... You put... You browse the book spines looking for something that grabs your interest. Here's one that catches social justice in video games.
Oh no. The 6 circles near the window. Click on the last circle to the right about 20 times.
You
Okay.
browse. Here's what. Click to proceed. A book of tellable tales.
Uh-huh. I see. I see what you did there. All right. So, the Easter egg per Sean. 6 circles near the windows. These things. Click on the last circle to the right about 20 times.
You pick a random users as you read this book. You think the author, Steve Patrick, may have been you in a previous life.
For those who don't know, that's Scott, who is one of the other owners and directors of Phoenix. I had no idea this was here.
You put the book back.
Does he just stay there? Did I make him go away at all? Okay, there we go. Alright, I've got to know what the story is that you decided to put that there. Alright. I desperately need to blow my nose, so I'm going to mute the for a moment here. No, the stream did not stop. I had to pause to blow my nose. So I thought I would spare you that. Alright. Here we go. Right. Anything else I can ask you about? That's pretty funny. Nothing else. Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye for now, indeed.
The door is, of course.
Do I have lockpicks? Can I try to pick that door? What is this?
This is the artist.
It's
a handful of straw.
Alrighty.
You see a little man inside a booth.
Oh there. Well, thank you, sir. Lionel is my name. Information? Well, that's my game.
Yep.
I've got all you... Well, you're inside it now. This is the greatest city on the southern continent. It was built ages ago under the command of the great king, Ferris the Great. Ferris made sure that the port of his kingdom would match the glory of his castle, Koninglist. He commissioned the building of the great wall that surrounds our city, but also acts as an aqueduct. He had the great library built. The Hall of Laws was his edifice to law and the barracks of Tyr's arrows were built towards the end of his reign, and he was very proud of the defensive force of Tyr. The fountain here was commissioned after his death. Anything else you want to know about Tyr? Just ask me.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
It is truly an engineering feat. The great river Silmawind flows down the valley through the grasslands and into a ravine, where the aqueduct begins. It carries the water across the top of the wall and carries it to the Bay of Tyr, where all the rivers in the valley empty into the ocean.
Do you have naming conventions in your games? I ask because I've always got one going, a story behind every name. I'm trying to think. I mean, the things we've done recently have all just been modern setting, kind of, so there's not really, like, creating a whole structure behind them. I personally often like to try and choose names that have some kind of meaning to them, or at least that I like the meaning of the name itself. So there's that. But, I mean, like, even in King's Quest, which is where we had the most, you know, fantasy influence and sort of free reign with naming, a lot of the stuff was already named anyways, because, you know, from the series, so... So, yeah, we haven't done a game that has a particular naming convention so far. But, yeah, I've been able to see here and there in this game, you know, kind of like, you know, an obvious influence. Even if I'm not always sure what it is. But some kind of influence as to, like, oh, this name sounds vaguely German or vaguely, you know, otherwise European, Italian, etc. It's deeper than your regions. What are your naming conventions usually like? Talk about the naming conventions you had for this game, Sean, while I ask about the Hall of Laws.
The Hall of Laws is in the northeast section of town. It is a great building, and inside are not only the courts of Tyr, but the schools of law for the whole kingdom and beyond. Oh my, the library is amazing. It was built originally as a fortress, but when Ferris watched the construction, he realized he could hide the true wealth of the nation inside. Knowledge. Now, the library is so expansive, many live in there full time, cataloging volumes and writing tomes of their own. If you need to find out anything about anything,
I didn't talk to the other
go
guys in
to
the library. I should have done that.
And talk to Jovan and his assistant, Gareth. There's no finer defense force than that of Tyr's arrows, I assure you. These women are handpicked from birth, and trained not only in defense and combat, but also honor, justice, and the law. Isn't it tranquil? I feel most fortunate to be able to have my stand here. It makes a lovely center of town, before one moves on to the docks. Yes, the docks. Sigh. A necessary blight, I suppose.
Ah.
Yes, try as we might, the docks never stay as beautiful and well-maintained as the rest of the city. You just can't control that element, the sailors, I mean. They may ship our goods and sail the world, but here, all they do is drink and whore. At least they keep it on the docks. It's a shame because the lighthouse is down there, but you have to go by the Salty Dog to get to it. The Salty Dog is a seedy open-air tavern right on the docks. It's next door to the Red Door,
Red Door, I have to go
and you
there.
can guess what goes on there. I avoid it like the plague. The lighthouse is the pride of Tyr. Even though we have so many things, it was the construction of this marvel that allowed the city to thrive. The watchlight never goes out, and some say it runs by magic. Enjoy your...
I'm gonna go back to the library and talk to those other people. So, naming conventions. A lot of the Volksville characters are plays on characters from Raymond Feist's Rift War saga. I have to explain the backstory that's not in the game. The world is our world, but in a post-cataclysmic state. That's why the mashup of characters, etc. So in Tyr, being more cosmopolitan, the people in modern clothing are usually movie characters. Huh. Interesting. Excuse me. I didn't talk to these guys. The older Roman types are from classic Italian.
Welcome to the Library of Tyr. We are home to the largest collection of tomes in all of Thanaria. How may I help you? As you can see, we have many books, so many
Of
that
course,
it
there's
requires
backers
a
to
team
pay for
of
their
my
names, of
associates to
course.
organize them all. If you require a subject, we'd be happy to show you. We have books on many different subjects. Often there will be a variety of books left out on one of the desks by a former guest. You are welcome to read any you may find laying about.
Good to know.
We will be putting them away at the end of the day. There is no finer city besides the castle of Conninglist in all of Lunaria. The port was founded over 500 years ago by the great King Ferris the Brave. He was the greatest king of Lunaria. He unified the feuding villages, built the great bridge across the river Sumolin, and commissioned the construction of the Port of Tyr and the King's Road. The road runs from here all the way to the castle in the north. It crosses the great river at the bridge. Recently, though, the bridge was washed out, so supplies going north take a while. I'm told that they've been able to take smaller packages across the chasm by rope, but the bridge must be fixed soon. Have you been there? It's such a charming little place, though sadly lacking in any kind of library. Ah, yes, the Sheriff of Volksville. Brusque man. I've only encountered him once or twice, and I didn't care for his tone. He doesn't get along with our mayor.
The Moroi names are Gaelic. That makes sense. They are very druidy looking. And the Fat Wizard asks, spill the beans on those who know password so we can see what it does on the stream. That's in the library, right? There.
Manfred von Darkles. Oh, he's a true
The name Von
patron of the
Darkles
arts.
makes me giggle.
He not only keeps this city safe, but beautiful too. He oversees the soldiers of the city. They're called Tyr's Arrows. They're a garrison made up of women who are all specially picked and trained from the age of 6. The current leader is Valeris.
I do know there's a bank code thing that has to do with this, like, fake credit card. I have one around here somewhere that backers got, but it's not even straightforward, like the number on the card. It's like this set of numbers moved over here and this. And, if I find the cards, oh, you know what? Let me put this back. Hang on. Ah, here it is. So, I remember Steve telling me at one point that this Bank of Volksville card, the numbers on the back, it has something to do with these, but I don't remember. It's not just you put in all of them. It's something like you put in like a selection of them and you get a whole bunch of money out of the machine or something like that.
Valeris is a special lady. She's quite educated. I know because I trained her myself. But she is as deadly as she is smart. Quite a lovely-looking young woman as well.
Alright.
Thanks for
letting me visit.
Who are you?
Hello, I'm Victor.
Yeah.
Hey, Victor.
Just looking for a new book. Too many to choose from.
11 persons, woohoo! Alright, let's go check out the Salty Dog and the Red Door. See if we can get us a Wyvern Heart from Marlon. Alright, let's go. Also, let's run.
He's the harbour master of Tyr.
Yes, we should talk to him.
Hi there.
Ahoy there, sir. Welcome to the great harbour of Tyr. We're very proud of it. You can find most anything you want or need here, but don't be getting into causing any trouble. We'll ship just about anything. Many ships come in, but I tracks them all. Well, that's why we ship things in. There's always a bunch to load up or move. You interested in some work moving them? Pay 100 blights.
Not right now.
Well, it has to be done. You just...
Not right now.
Well,
Have a good one.
you
Evening is falling.
Ooh, evening.
the act.
Alright, let's go find out what's going on here.
The door is locked. The hall.
Ah. Wait.
The door is.
Ah, okay. So at night I can go in there. Hello, John Doodles. I'm also glad you got to see one of these streams. Thank you for coming in.
This is your local. Now this is your kind of place. The Salty Dog. Built out of an old ship. You can wet your whistle right by the sea.
Ah. John Doodles, who were you a voice actor for, or which characters? Because I'll be clear were you a voice actor for. And this is Sean's favorite background in the game. Let's talk.
Welcome to Salty Dog, sir. I hope you find the visit pleasant. Just lay your money down and I'll feed you drinks until you're happy.
There's a monkey over here.
What has he got, Marky?
That depends on what sort of man you are, pal.
Ale is a great social lubricant. Lager, drink of the gods. Rum. I'll just pay you for some ale.
You pay the barman and drink your lager. That's great stuff. 4 or 5 of these and you might get as giddy as a Lanarian whore.
Hey there. How are you?
Just trying to relax. Been a crazy few days.
Yeah? What's been up?
Between the city lockdown, the arrows, arresting a bunch of slave traders, and the gossip of the people. Need a drink.
Amen to that, Sam.
Oh, I'm actually not a sailor. I work for Mayor Van Tarkles. I just prefer this place to the rest of Tyr. At least here I know when someone's about to put a knife in my back.
Indeed.
Like the mayor. He's eccentric and flaky, but he's usually been a good mayor.
Usually?
Oh yeah. But lately he's having weird clandestine meetings with strange people and talking to his sheriff in Volksville. I don't know, I just get a weird vibe.
John Doodles was Japsworth in the pub. I haven't met him yet. Swart, the wagon driving cowboy guy, and Marlon, the door guard. Fun. I like how Heath here was complaining about the gossips, and yet he has immediately dived into telling me all the gossip.
Yeah. Rayford definitely gives off a weird vibe.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. Anyway, thanks for the chat. Sometimes you just gotta talk about things.
No problem.
Hello there. My name is Carrick.
Ooh.
My name is Run.
Ridiculous.
Mr. William Run. Pleasure to meet you.
Well then.
Well, that's a nice outfit you got on. I think something more classic would be better.
Yeah? You think so?
Definitely.
Alright. I've got some other clothes in my pack. Thanks, sir.
No problem.
Oh, hello there, sir. Hello to you.
Hey, Mac.
You're monkey tops.
Yeah, it does.
I think this is a personal matter.
Oh, yes, I agree, Mims. Oh, yep, it is a personal matter.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my bad.
No problem whatsoever.
I'll be on my way now. Bye.
Stay fresh, my friend.
You look in trouble.
Hey there. Welcome to the Salty Dog. I'm Old Sam. You're here, you look.
I was wondering if you would actually change clothes.
It's my pleasure to meet you. Have yourself a pint and relax.
Sam Old and Old Sam.
You're about to engage this man in conversation, but then you realise you don't want a 2-hour conversation on Mars Volta's latest album.
Alrighty.
I don't think.
I want to see if he's nice. Complete with pinkish pants. I love it. Let's go check out the lighthouse, yeah.
You don't really feel like climbing to the top of the lighthouse. It's a hike, and you can see the top from here.
Yep.
Yep. It's
It's
a
a
lighthouse.
Sure is. Alright.
The door.
If you would like to hear a song, a Bly will coax me.
Okay.
Here's a tune of my people. I hope you enjoy it, sir.
Nice.
These tents can provide some shelter from the hot sun, and they help to keep the fish dry. You play around.
What's that? A fish?
You quickly snag the harpoon. Awesome. Harpoons are cool.
Cool. Now I've got a harpoon.
You're on a little tiny dock off the main docks.
Can I use the boat?
You get in the boat and paddle around.
Alright. This makes me feel like at some point I'm going to have to go fishing in this game. Is that what's going to have to happen? My husband likes to say he judges games, RPGs, based on the quality of their fishing games. I'm not big on fishing games. Yay! No fishing minigames. You have done well. What's over here? This looks fancy. What is it?
The house looks well maintained. Waste of time. You see a young woman selling a bunch of handmade garments here.
Hello there.
Hello, sir. My name is Tara, sir. Thank you for asking. This city is now my home, but I originally come from Kiadia in the south. We are great masters of cloth and dressmaking there.
So, Sean, I have to ask. I don't think I've ever actually directly asked this before to you or Steve. Because you drop so many, much like the original Quest for Glory, you kind of drop hints about a bunch of other lands that are in this general world. So did you have, how much ideas did you have for, okay, if we make other games, here's where we'll go with it? Like, kind of how far out into that line of thinking did you go? Or was it just kind of like, drop some names, and if we do more, we'll do more?
Well, I have many outfits here for sale. I can also do alterations or dye clothes a new color if you like. Yes, I can quite easily alter the color of a garment using many different ingredients. It was a...
Can I buy stuff?
She's got no clothes that you'd like to buy.
Alright.
Good day, sir.
Well, good day, ye lady of the walk sweep.
It doesn't understand. Hey there.
I can't complain.
Who listen anyway, huh? I'm just enjoying my day, drinking my ale, and enjoying the beauty of the city.
Hey, Steve is also here, since the baby fell asleep. Yeah, we got about another 15 minutes left. Sean has been regaling us with some stories. I actually, so welcome, Steve. Just was asking Sean about how much of the world beyond this Valley of Krasna had you kind of thought about it, because you do a lot of name dropping of other continents and cities and lands and whatnot. So how much, was it just kind of a drop the names of places, and if we make other games we'll go there, or was there any kind of plan you had in mind for making potential future games? Sean says, the whole world is mapped. This is one section of a continent. The next game would cross that bridge and visit the capital and stuff. Oh, cool. Oops.
Sounds like a good time, sir. Best of luck to you.
Same to you, partner.
Is this Laura Croft?
Yeah, man.
Ah. Oh dear. Somehow I made something full screen.
Hey yourself.
Well, I'm lost. Where am I?
Some of the name dropping we've planned out, some of them are just, that sounds cool.
You're in the city of Tyr.
Well, yeah, but...
Go bug Lionel in the town center. He'll give you directions.
Thanks, I'll do that. Have a good day.
Yeah. Hey, you too. Sorry for the smartassery.
Who is Janelle here supposed to be like? I mean, she's got some modern clothing looking, and I'm trying to place her.
Please. Smart assery is where I feel at home.
There's some areas we name drop so we can visit them in a Pinto sequel. QFI 2 is confirmed, but the budget is not. Some of it's just basic world building, just making the game feel like a part of a living place. QFI 2 not sounding too likely, alas. Oh, hey, this looks nice.
The mayor's villa is quite the sight. The grounds are well manicured and the house is beautiful and spotless.
I gotta mute myself for nose blowing again. This time I'll leave you with the sounds of the game going at least, so I'll be back in a minute. Oh dear, did I forget to mute for that whole thing? I'm so sorry. I thought I had. Well, I'm gonna try to move on and think that didn't happen. Ah, jeez. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. I'm a little embarrassed.
It's a young man, feverishly slaving away to maintain the look of the exterior garden of the mayor's house. Another one of the young gardeners outside the mayor's house, keeping the foliage tipped up.
What's
The door is locked.
Yeah, okay. Didn't think we'd be able
Sorry,
to.
sir, but I must focus on my work now. If you have any questions, you can go inside and speak to the butler.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, sir.
No, okay.
You can't.
I'm not gonna attack the door. Why am I going around that way to get over here?
The massive hall of law spreads out before you. Inside, they not only run the courts for the whole valley, but there are legal students who go on to practice law all around the world.
Those pigeons.
Frankly, this place makes you want to vomit.
Cool, let's go inside.
Can't open it.
Alright, look at this one.
Can't.
Alright. What about those pigeons? Alright, so I guess I gotta find a way to kill time until that red door thing is open.
This camel looks.
Oh, I didn't really.
This is a guard of Tyr, known as the Tyr's arrows. Beautiful but deadly. You figure you'd probably risk a broken arm just to smell her armor.
It's kind of weird.
This is a guard.
Yeah.
Hello there, fair protectors of this fine city.
You remember story you told me once about one of your characters having a chair in his head randomly? Yes. Yeah, we've historically had problems with chairs and folders.
Be well, sir. Enjoy our city.
Hello, Mr. Rowan.
Yes, I am. About as enjoyable as you.
Glad to know I'm here for your enjoyment, Mr. Rowan. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a city to guard. Pleasant day, sir.
F off with your
Let's
comments.
see you go. Love to watch you walk away.
I never worked properly. Spent more time on those pigeons than most anything else.
Like I haven't heard that one before. Slick.
Real smooth, man. Smooth.
Yeah, really. Can I go in here? Probably not, but I'll try.
You can't open these.
Yeah, I figured. What happens if I go this way? Nope. Okay. We trying to program those pigeons flying rats for during beta testing. One team member was so overly amiable with the bird's behavior, it was funny. Well, annoying as it gets, a certain inattentive attitude is what you want from your QA testers.
You turn the my god, it's an amazing hub of commerce. Workers stack crate after crate of supplies, and there are many exotic shipments in the gigantic storage space. The ceiling is huge, and you can see the storage space actually goes underground. You head down into the catacombs with the worker you've befriended. Miran shows you the hidden part of Tyr, where the men party and relax, and the women dance freely without cares.
What is this?
The people here are kind and beautiful, and you find yourself involved in a physical tryst with a woman from a far-off land. The experience you two share is beyond words, and when she leaves to return to her homeland, you know you will always hold a piece of her inside. As you make your way up from the catacombs, you look around, incredulous at the secret life that lives beneath this great city. Unfortunately, we can't actually show you any of that as we don't have that kind of budget. But hey, at least I told you.
This long exposition is a joke because we couldn't afford to commission artwork for an interior.
So, in the interest of preserving your sanity, let's just say the door is locked.
The one that got away. Alright, I gotta wait for this place to... That's fun. Fun!
Hey. Heroic. Alright. You know, maybe the other one was better. Oh, man. Yeah. Well, okay.
Alright. It's not night yet. I might just... Maybe I'll go take that guy up on, getting paid for some tasks to get time to move along here.
Hi there.
Ahoy! Well, it's why we ship things in. There's always a...
Sure.
Well, come back tomorrow and I'll have some work.
Oops. Clicked off the window. Alright.
Excuse me, Mr. Rowan.
I'm flattered, but I don't remember ever giving you my name. So I suppose it is possible that we slept together.
I'm actually here under the mayor's orders. He'd like to have tea with you before you leave the city.
Good. Yeah, let's have tea.
Well, that sounds lovely. What a nice man. Let's go then, eh?
You head off towards the mayor's house, apparently to have some tea. You're excited. You love mayors.
I love mares. He has a tiger. Oh my god, this guy's Ezekiel.
I've brought Mr. Rome as you requested, my Lord Mayor.
Thank you, Captain Volaris.
Manfred von Dockles. What?
I'm sorry for insisting you come here and using the guards.
But you have to admit, as far as guards go, these ones are a little easier on the eyes.
Dude. Gotta.
I said, easy on the eyes doesn't even close.
Manfred, creep me out a
Still
little.
be able to feel how hot they are.
Easy on the eyes, but not so easy on the body. I once saw Volaris hack a criminal's arm right off when he tried to fight her.
Yes, that is, John Doodles is that person he was telling us earlier. He's done some of the voices here.
I don't doubt that.
Looks like he's not going to offer you a seat. How rude!
Enough. I could go on about the girls all day. I merely wanted to welcome you to our corner of the world.
Well, thank you. But it does intrigue me to know how you knew I was here.
Indeed.
Are you kidding? Anytime a stranger's in the valley, Rayford makes a noise about it. And then I pay people to tell me, immediately, about all the noise that Blowhard's been making.
It certainly does seem like he's hot-headed.
Not even the word. He's an arsehole.
Von Darkle chuckles at his own joke. You chuckle quietly too.
I don't run the port here with an iron fist. It's true that we are the port of all shipping in the kingdom, and we do get our fair share of gypsies, tramps, and thieves through here. But the citizens of our beautiful city are wonderful, and I won't have them live in fear or have them live annoyed like they do in Volksville.
I see.
It's true we had to shut down the city and find a particularly wily bunch of criminals the other day, as I'm sure you know. But we found them, and we dealt with them.
Well, people like that do need to be dealt with.
Rayford likes to make a big public spectacle, and have the whole town come watch. I think that's rude.
There isn't quite a word I'd choose, but I get it.
No, I just deal with them, and let the people choose if they want to see or not.
The mayor motions over towards the ocean where several bodies, already almost picked clean by birds, are hanging from the ramparts of a turret overlooking the docks in the sea.
Well, live like an asshole, die like one, eh?
Yes, so I see we're on the same page.
Same page, paragraph, and sentence.
Someone told me I couldn't put a share reference in the game. It's challenge accepted, and that's why Von Darkles mentions gypsies, tramps, and thieves. The other half of the game is stupid, meaningless dead bets. Yeah, it was worth it.
Good. Well, I hope to see you again sometime. Thank you for accepting my invitation to tea.
Thank you for that.
You're too kind. Volaris will show you out.
It's alright. I know the way. Is everyone in this valley an asshole?
Apparently. Alright. Just gonna work myself back out to the... One was, you'll never have a character piss on the carpet for another bet. And we have. I've already pissed on that carpet, in fact. Yeah, this sunset is kind of taking its sweet time. Alright, go back to the docks. What? Hey. Alright, hopefully next time it will finally be night and we can get into the red door here. So, it's funny the things that bother the devs that other people never notice, and it's like, yeah, there's pigeons on the screen. Oh, they scatter when I move past them, that's cool. Other than that, I have not noticed anything going on with them. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna... Waiting for sunset. Waiting for nighttime, actually. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop it here. I really like to get into that thing and talk to the guy on the red door about the wyvern heart I need for a spell, so We'll play this again next week. Maybe Sean and Steve can join us again then. Thanks, guys, for being in the chat today. Sorry to everyone again about that whole not muting the mic incident. Yeah, so, any other business to announce? Supreme League of Patriots, the full season pass is on sale on Steam this week for 50% off, so go check that out for a good deal. And yeah, we'll be here again next week for a little more Quest for Infamy. Thank you for joining us, and yeah, hope to see you then. Bye, everyone.